can I just say, your beard is majestic.
Thank you.
A microphone, a red carpet, a little obsession, and Lala Hirayama. It's time to get closer to the stars with M-NetMovies and LallaLand.
We're in London, baby! Guys, the sky. So pretty. So London is known as one of the coolest cities in the world. But you know what? The nightlife? That's where the magic is. I mean, just look!
You came here looking for a tracker. Who or what am I tracking?
I had so much fun watching this movie. I can only imagine how much fun you had making this film.
Yeah.
Did shooting ever get super brutal?
No, it was only fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had the sun and the wind and the heat, and we were all together in the jungle, and it was great.
Turn! Turn!
It's challenging being in jungles and terrain that you're not used to, even if you know you're going back to civilization at the end of the day.
Well, Vincent, Tom was like, no, actually not really. It was
Well, Tom's heroic and young and strong. And all
so are you, what do you mean?
I don't know what he's been eating. Either way, it hasn't ended well.
Lots of stuff lives out there. There's bugs and stuff that you can't get rid of. And heat is just heat, no matter where you are.
Well, a lot of the shooting days were brutal, but, you know, how brutal can it be if you're in Hawaii and Australia and Vietnam? The truth is, it was really, really fun. I got to carry a samurai sword, you know, like, how often does that happen?
You were taking photos in between takes as well of the cast, the crew. What inspired that? And was that a way for you to maybe, I don't know, stay into character?
Yeah, it was a way to stay into character, but it was also just an excuse to kind of take in the sights a little bit more because, I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go to some of these places, and I really wanted to take in that experience and document it.
Well, listen, this movie is definitely a visual effects feast. Deadly beasts are lurking around every single corner. Tell us about how you developed, how you went about creating these crazy animals, and which one is your favorite?
My favorite is honestly, it's probably either the water buffalo, which was sort of the first creature that broke through with that mythic quality, or the skull crawler itself, which is just this like hodgepodge
that evil thing?
Yeah, well, it's just a hodgepodge of my weird nerdy influence.
I would love to know what goes on in your brain, actually.
Dark.
It's dark and weird and crazy.
You don't go into someone's house and start dropping bombs unless you're picking a fight.
There's been speculation that you helped play Kong. And when I spoke to you on the red carpet the other night, you kind of alluded to the fact that it could be true, but it went over my head, so can we have this discussion right now?
I think you think he's a brute, and you know, when you're in trouble, you want the brute around to help you out. Also, this time he's beautifully emotionally played by me, so, I mean, it's just the best one you'll ever see. No, I'm joking, they're all great.
ILM created a character,
Yeah.
King Kong.
Yeah.
And they did some reference work with Terry Notary. And then they wanted some more detail to their animation to make him emotional.
Okay.
And I gave them the detail.
Ah, so it is true.
Yeah.
Why should South Africans go check out Kong Skull Island?
It's an epic, action-packed adventure about man coming into contact with nature.
Beyond all those things, you can just ignore all that and have a great time watching a 100-foot gorilla beat up an octopus, you know? Who doesn't want to see that?
If anyone's interested in that, they'll have a great time.
Thank you so much for your time. It was great chatting. We can't wait to have you over in SA. Take care of yourself, and we can't wait for the next one.
Okay.
All right, then.
Thank you.
Just wrapped up my sit-down interviews with the cast of Kong Skull Island. Listen, you gotta go check out this movie. It's epic, and the people in it are epic too.
Visit M-Net.tv and see what else Lala has been up to, and a whole lot more to keep you a little obsessed.